Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about Blue Star, on cusp of something special as this stock and the company has been doing well over the last 2-3 years. So let's understand about the business and let's understand how the prospects are for the next 4 to 5 years. Let's get started. First of all, disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation and people taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about Blue Star, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, it helps me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. Now about the company. Established in 1943, Blue Star is focused on providing white goods such as water purifiers, AC, air purifiers, etc. They are the leader in commercial AC services and provides commercial ACs to a lot of companies in the urban areas. They also manufacture air coolers, water coolers, central ACs, commercial refrigerators, etc. And commercial refrigerators are also in high demand in many shops as economy has opened up and there is a lot of selling of products for the summer season. The market cap of the company has again you can say reduced over the last few weeks. The stock has fallen from a high of 1200 rupees all the way to around 950. The market cap is around 9200 crores. If you look at the financials, then these are Q4 numbers, that is the March quarter numbers. So sales went up by 39%, which is pretty good, but profit went up by only 11%. This is because of the high margin, you can say, pressure that the company has seen because of high cost of crude, etc. And now it is escalating even further because they have to take in a lot of rate hikes, which they cannot because of higher competition. Low promoter holding but decent institutional holding is there in the stock. The ROE is around 13%. Operating profit margin of 6% is not that great, but not bad either. There is a lot of competition in this segment, and the margins have declined over the last 2-3 quarters. So from around 9-10% is now down to 6%. If you look at the performance of the stock, then stock has given smart returns in the last 5 years. The stock has done exceedingly well. Especially it did extremely well from March 2020, the way the stock has performed. It did fell a lot between December 19 till March 2020, but then the recovery has been pretty good. A low net profit margin is a negative, but I think margins should improve from FY24 onwards. I think FY23 could be difficult for most of the consumer oriented companies because they would have to take in a lot of rate hikes, and maybe they'll not be able to pass on the prices that easily to the end consumers, and so they would have to take a hit on the margins. It has declined in past few weeks on account of margin pressure, as I explained, high raw material cost, etc. But the dividend payout is good from the company. Why I believe it can be huge over the next 5 years. The valuations are very reasonable. So currently it is trading at around 55-57 times earnings. Normally it trades around 70 times. So a 20% upside is very much possible this year itself if the market you can say stay reasonable and do not decline a lot. It has been in a declining phase. It is becoming a consumer products place. It's not only a company that sells ACs, and yes, ACs are their primary, you can say, product, but they sell a lot of products, and water purifiers and air purifiers are big time, you can say, sales generator for Blue Star. And I think things are only going to heat up and do well because of the air quality that is there in most of the metro cities. So I think the products that Blue Star is selling, I think all kinds of products will start selling big time once this inflationary pressure subsides. Currently it is trading at around 1.5 times sales. The sales were around 6,000 crores, 6,200 crores already for this year. So it is trading at very interesting levels. It's not trading extremely expensive. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive either. So these are very good levels to accumulate from a 5 years perspective. There's high pent up demand which is expected from next summer onwards. I think the demand will be even better. So once this interest rate hikes gets to a peak, I think the stock should start doing well. So you can say peculiarly, I believe that the stock may start doing well from the December quarter. Might not perform that well for the next 2 3 months, but there could be a 15-20% upsurge from such low levels that it is trading at the moment. Remember that AC penetration in India is extremely less. It is in single digits, and normally in urban, in most of the developed countries, it is extremely high. I think going forward over the next 5 years, this AC penetration is only going to increase. Plus, urban population is only going to increase. Urbanization of India is only going to get better. Plus, electrification of the nation will be even better. So everything looks good from a 5 6 year point of view for companies which are you can say manufacturing white goods, and AC is first and foremost into this. Strong Q4 numbers is only a trailer to what is expected. I believe sales numbers will always be better. Sales number will continue to get better. Yes, there will be margin pressure, so profitability might not be that great. There will be increase in profitability, but it won't be that great. But sales would keep on increasing because demand is big time right now because of the high summer season that we are seeing at the moment. So demand will only increase as economically things get better. So I believe FY24 onwards you'll see a real move on the stock with the numbers on the top and the bottom line are doing well, and in that case the overall EPS should increase big time from FY24 onwards. So expect stellar returns once inflation subsides by FY24 and things get better. In terms of stock technicals, I believe that there is strong support around the 900 levels, which is around 4-5% from current levels. Around 880, 900 is a very strong support. Short term support is right where the stock is. So around 945, 950 is a strong short term support. Hopefully, if that holds, then we may not see levels of 900. So I believe these are good levels to buy into. It has corrected from 1200 levels, it has corrected more than 20% from the top, and I think these are very interesting levels to start accumulating the stock. Maybe you'll go down another 5-7% at worst on the stock, and you can accumulate even more then, but not much of a downside left in the stock with the kind of numbers that the stock is producing. So you can buy at these levels as well. These are also very attractive levels to buy from a 5 year perspective. So in my opinion, buy close to levels of 900 or at current market price. These are very good levels to get into the stock. It is very hard to trade such stocks, so it's better to invest into them. It is a market leader. I believe that over the next 5 6 years, it could have a market cap close to 35,000 crores. It could go closer to 4x, 3.5 to 4x in terms of you can say movement from these levels when I look at Blue Star. So this was my video on Blue Star. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.